Paul Pierce has a trying to get out of that. Paul Pierce has a clip floating around. I sent it to Parks. You got it?
I do.
Okay, where he's speaking on marriage, and
my favorite topic.
Thoughts on it.
It's my favorite.
You know
topic.
what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like every relationship shouldn't be based off sex, but every relationship is based off of that.
I don't think so.
100%. You can't tell me nothing different. This is what I feel, and that's why I'll never be in another relationship because it's always based off of that.
So you're not going to be in another relationship?
Hell no. For what? Because it's going to be based off of sex. Once that wear down, you're going to go find somebody else that's better.
Wear down.
Yeah. But it ain't going to be based off of... This is the thing, and listen carefully. Listen carefully. Relationships...
Boys in a smoker jacket.
Let me say what marriage is and who's marriage for. Marriage is for old people and poor people.
Okay, so let's get into that. Why?
Because when you broke, our parents, like my moms and all them, they married on a merit of like, okay, we're going to put our incomes together, have all these kids, and then when our kids, we're going to have 5, 10 kids back in the 60s, all them, they're going to have 5, 10 kids so they can work and bring income.
Yeah.
So, you poor. So you married for that. And now when you get old, somebody got to be by your side to take care of you. Right now, my mom got married. My mom never been married in my lifetime. She got married when she was 70.
Wow.
It was perfect. She had somebody by her side the whole way through.
So do you...
I really believe that.
It's worse than I thought.
Like, outside of that, it's no advantage to a man. Why is marriage an advantage? What advantage... What does it do for a man when things go south? Like, we gonna have to give up half our this, pay child support, but what do the...
When does he stop talking?
It's only advantageous to a woman.
He's almost... We could stop it.
No, it's real talk.
But what if you meet a...
I don't know that we need
Shit, I want to hear more.
Yo, drunk Paul Pierce is one of my favorite people to listen to. Not saying he was drunk here, but he sounded,
He sounded inebriated. Yeah. But I think he believes it. Yeah.
I want to let the audience know, and I'm talking to all of y'all, I want to let y'all know Paul Pierce is on the list for me of people that I don't listen to one word that they have to say unless he's talking about basketball. If he's not talking bad, I want to hear him and Kevin Garnett. I want to hear that basketball shit. He's one of the greats. Can't take that away from him. Anything outside of that scope, he's on the list for me.
He sounds like he's speaking through trauma. That's what he sounds like he's speaking. First of all, let's go through the statistics about men. First of all, married men are healthier than their single counterparts. That's just a fact. That's just a fact.
I've definitely heard that.
Okay, and there's a reason for that because their wives take care of them. Whenever you guys,
sorry.
your wives and significant others do a lot for you. You know, they do a lot of the emotional labor. They do a lot. Just hold on. Just. They do a lot of stuff, but they also make sure that you go to the doctor when shit is fucked up because they need you. So married men are taken care of by their wives. So they are healthier than their single counterparts. That's number one. Number two, in terms of marriage being for fucking poor people, the majority of CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, almost every single president, millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires, 95% of them are married. Why? Because that indicates stability amongst a whole host of other fucking things. So there you've got that fucking wrong.
Taxes.
To your point, yes, taxes. Yeah. It's mutually beneficial to be married rather than being a single person. I can speak to that.
Yes.
And then furthermore, your reality is fucking skewed. You've never been married. You've been living in a bubble. Your reality is not the norm. So if you're associating marriage with just sex that, you know, the desire dries out and then the woman is just going to take you for half your worth and and sue you for child support, well, you sound mad bitter, actually. Like, that's a really, really skewed way of looking at love and companionship. That's fucking wild to me.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so I will defer to the gentleman in the room to
the married
make your
people
points, and the married people in the room.
Married people in
yes, absolutely.
I mean, I do agree with Mel. Stability is important. Taxes. Understanding somebody did.
Why do you keep saying that? Because you got married young. You didn't have money when you got married.
That's not true.
You had money when you got married?
I did. I had a T-Mobile deal.
So I did get married, but I spent it on something.
Hey, look who woke up. Look who woke up. Look who woke up. Laugh at my expense. Keep on. Look who woke up. Yeah. Fuck out of here, nigga.
No, you had, I didn't know you had a sidekick deal.
I did. Look, man. Look at niggas bad. Look at the hate. I had a T-Mobile deal.
Who hating?
You, nigga. I'm hating.
You did need to protect the team.
He said he made 70 grand from his T-Mobile deal.
You need to protect the funds from the T-Mobile deal. From your wife might have been looking at you like the lick.
I wasn't married yet, but at 20 years old, bro.
$70,000.
At 20, when I was 20, it was a lot. I did bullshit with it, but it was a lot for me.
Yeah.
It was short lived. I bought 2 watches like an idiot.
And
I bought a car.
And a Gucci cat.
I bought the Gucci cat. No. That was before.
Thank
told us
God
you
you're
bought the
not on the
Gucci cat.
reparations list.
Yeah, right. I'll fuck up.
Don't worry, it's skipping your house.
You talking about my family?
No, I'm talking about y'all not on the reparations list.
Because why we could. Because we Caribbean. Because we Caribbean. Would you put me on that list?
I'm sorry.
Would you put me on that list?
You're not. I'm not.
And I gotta report you.
I don't have that much power.
You report me.
Look, it's a finite amount of money.
For sure.
Look,
For sure. We got to bust that down.
I got to.
Let me ask you a question. Honestly, if you found out your man was on the list, but he was,
we got to split this money.
Was he? If he was Caribbean descent, would you really report it?
Yes, we got to split this money.
You
taking money from black people, nigga.
You take away.
Are you crazy? I'm down with you.
No.
nigga, you ain't down.
Nigga, you Jamaican.
But that's all you have.
Another one. We got another one.
Oh, got
We
it.
got it.
No,
We got
You
it.
Jamaican, nigga.
That was me, Joe.
We got
That's the father side.
King
I'm still
Coon
getting that
Tuh.
too.
I don't care what side.
I'm still getting my mama's side of the money.
King Coon. So bad.
King Coon.
That was funny.
Please stop, freeze.
Okay, are you finished with your points? Because we're moving around the room.
Oh yeah, man. Yes, I'm finished with my point. I'm just saying, like, marriage,
Taxes.
taxes, but not only taxes though. But I do agree with Mel. Like, your wife takes on a lot of responsibilities. Like, it makes you more comfortable as a man for you to go outside and get to it and provide. But she's doing a lot of the inner stuff in the home that you don't even realize it's a lot, and it'll be a strain on you if she wasn't around.
And also discipline.
Yeah, discipline.
And also discipline. Yeah. Like I have
bills. They take care of a lot of shit that you may tend to forget.
focus.
Yes.
You know, removing like,
Thank you, ma'am.
all the distractions of the street so you can focus and like become a better version
Or you can be
of yourself.
outside and be a hoe.
I mean,
Girl,
you
you go
you
cook me some
can.
curry chicken.
You can be outside and be
Well,
a
I go
hoe.
outside and put some.
Have
Nah,
no
I'm sorry.
fucking dick discipline
I'm
and
sorry.
shit. Go ahead.
I mean, if that's the life you aspire to live.
I mean, hey, whatever.
Who, me?
Float your
Anybody.
fucking boat.
Nigga, you watch your fucking mouth. Yo, you.
Marriage does take a different type of discipline. That's why I'm deferring to the married people. I want to hear from y'all.
Yeah.
But the discipline it takes to look at somebody in the face, like
Every day.
they face. You ever just see the shape of like,
Every day in a good face day, either.
They look a little different, right?
Every day, their face is
For
like
either of us,
shape shifting.
yeah.
Like,
Yo,
bitch,
I mean-
look at you. Got to stare at you until one of us die.
Okay. Mark.
It's a beautiful thing, though. This is what I say. Paul Pierce said a couple things, though. First, he said, like, relationships, take marriage off the table. He just said relationships are about sex. I just think that's not true. Sex are a big part of relationships, romantic relationships. It ain't the only thing.
He's speaking through his arrested development.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's plenty of people, I even know niggas that cheat, that have a great, healthy sort of friendship with their partner, and sex is somewhere else. So I'm saying, like, sex ain't always the thing that keeps you in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's lots of things that keep you in relationships other than sex. In
Yeah,
fact,
like you could actually like the person.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
You want to be around them.
You wouldn't
Like,
be on
these niggas don't like women. These niggas don't like women. Not these niggas in the room, but these niggas that we talking about, they don't like women. They just want to sleep with them. But in terms of liking them and seeing value in them, they don't do that.
That sounds like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That is what it sounds like.
That's
it's just
how he
like
sounds
that's
when
how
I
he
hear- yeah,
sounds.
honestly.
that's how he sounds to me. I mean, I just don't think. I mean, my wife. I just speak.
Yo, what the fuck?
What? Don't get. I'm on Mel's side. I agree.
Watch your step, buddy. Too.
All right, so-
You're encroaching in my territory.
Whoa, wait, hold on.
Don't even try it.
no.
Keep going, Mark.
No.
Keep going.
To be
Clean
clear,
it up, nigga.
we were talking about the.
You know, it's not hour 3 yet, boy.
No, not Mel. We're talking about the discourse of
I
feminism.
just want you to clean it up, my nigga.
Thank you. Because we're gonna get back to that motherfucker. the fucking shit.
Yeah,
All right.
We're
Got
talking
to
about-
have it, boy.
I was telling Joe was playfully using the language of feminism, and I was
We
saying
know,
that's
we
my
know,
territory.
we
No,
know.
no, like, we know, but now that you said that,
Yeah,
I
now
gotta
that
make
you
it,
said that, we got to
I gotta make it
extra
clear.
I'm trying to hold you down. Look out.
That was not holding me down.
That was holding you down in the tub.
Right.
Head under the water.
Right. No, but so I disagree with that point. There is an interesting thing he said that I think we have to be sort of critical of or honest about. Marriage historically has been about money, and marriage was really a contract. It was about
business
ownership. It was a business arrangement, right?
For sure.
And men were giving their daughters to other men, and that's why we gave dowries and land and all this. I mean, it was a business arrangement. So I don't want to pretend that history doesn't exist, but I think there's lots of reasons to get married other than security or safety or money. I'm not saying people don't. There's good reasons to get married. Having somebody with you, having a better financial situation. You're stronger financially if there's two of y'all making an income. All that is true. But there's really good reasons to be married. And I didn't know this until I was married. Even being with my wife before we were married, living with her before we were married, I still find greater value in the marriage. You know what I mean? Like, I actually enjoy being married. And if your partner is your best friend, if it's somebody you really fuck with, married or not, that shit is a whole other level of joy when you get to be home with that person. Don't mean they don't get on your nerves. Don't mean all the other shit is true. But, like, I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I think a lot of married men I know wouldn't trade it for. I won't say most, but a lot of married men I know wouldn't trade it for anything. That's all I would say.
Neutral Budden.